Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. George Cohn here from the Lest We Forget World War II Museum. These are actually the Ray-Bans and silk scarf of an American pilot who was a British pilot of the Eagle Squadron. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna venture out of my realm, and I'm going to be talking about a gentleman that was an American and left America and went to Canada and joined the Royal Canadian Air Force. And once he became a pilot in the RCAF, he was transferred to England and he flew Spitfires for the British in the Battle of Britain. Eventually, he was transferred over to the Americans when we got in the war and went to P-47s. The gentleman's name is, excuse me. The gentleman's name, I believe, is Sean O'Regan. Anyway, O'Regan. And I have many things here from him. Let's start off with the Royal Canadian Air Force badge. Let me see. I've actually got several badges from him. I don't really know much about them or understand the difference of these wings. I know that these are American senior pilot wings. I don't understand the ribbon bars. If anybody could key me in, I'd be much appreciative. And here's a little Spitfire that was in his items. In the squadron, seek and destroy. I believe at some point he was a warrant officer in the American Air Force. So you'll see that Mr. O'Regan, he stayed in the American Air Corps or Air Force after the war and achieved the rank of Lieutenant Colonel, it looks like. Senior pilot. Can you zoom in on this, Mitch? This is basically how I received these items. That's why they're grouped the way they are. I haven't ungrouped the groupings. They were put in these different containers. So, what I would like to show you now of this senior pilot who was in the RAF are his flight books, his log books. And some of these are just fascinating. William T. O'Brien, I'm sorry, it's William T. O'Brien from Los Angeles. Student pilot in 1936, 1938, 30, 40. So I guess he's just learning how to fly here in the United States. Piper Cub, Cub. So interesting. Apparently he did something right here. Subscribed and sworn to me by this day, 1940. Here he's soloing. He's doing what he needs to do. Here's where it gets interesting. Can you key on this, Mitch? 1941, May 16. He's in a Spartan 4 FPCLM. Grand Central. Takeoffs and landings, okay. He's in a hurricane. July 23 of 41. He's in a hurricane. Takeoff and landings. Practices instrument flying. Height climb to 25,000 feet. practice force landings, practice pinpointing, cloud flying. Don't think you're bored yet, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Here he's still in a hurricane. You can see what he's doing. Live firing on drogue. Formation flying. It'll get exciting. Here now we're in a Spitfire. 1 POLM. Aircraft number AB875 from Martlesham Heath. Convoy patrol, formation flying, gun test, convoy patrol, scramble, forced return, hood blew off. That would be difficult. Scramble, convoy patrol. Here we are in January of 42. Convoy patrol, scramble, operational patrol, convoy patrol, formation flying, convoy patrol. Scramble, convoy patrol, scramble. We're in 42. 42, scramble. Can you see? Are you able to get on these? Formation flying, convoy patrol. Formation flying to ferry Spitfire, cloud formation. Scramble, convoy patrol, rodeo. We'll talk about rodeo in a little bit. I see it in the letter here. Army cooperation, convoy patrol, ramrod recalled, circus. He's flying Spitfires in 42. June of 42. Return to base, weather recall. Am I boring y'all? Scramble, I like that, scramble. Cannon test, cloud flying. This guy's a busy guy, okay? We're in August of 42. GCI, I don't know what that is. Rodeo, searching channel. Apparently they're losing men in the channel. Now he transitions at some point to P-47s. Fighter night practice, aircraft test, cannon test, GCI exercise, aerobatics, local flying, formation flying. Here we go. Republic. In January of 43, they transition over to the P-47.